Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the program. It's been a great program so far. We're starting off hot. I almost knocked over the French press. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of business to attend to. Today is Valentine's Day, and we'll certainly be observing it, if not necessarily celebrating it. I don't know what you celebrate, you know, throw confetti in people's faces. But my motto is always live every day with love. So, in many ways, like WrestleMania, every day is Valentine's Day to me. So, happy Valentine's Day to you, as was yesterday, and as tomorrow will be. However, I am on theme. I got some more Beneath from their Love collection. It's very sweet. And I thought we go with the standard red, like I'm in the 5th grade or something. And there's some sort of school spirit award. And they come and they'll count how many kids are wearing red or pink. And they'll get a point for their class or something like that. And they're fun. And they're nice. And they're breathable. Again, classic, your everyday favorite. Which is great because every day is Valentine's Day to me. So that all sync up nicely. They have the My Package technology, which have a 3-dimensional lift and support. And boy, in these times, we need support now more than ever. In here and down there. So I'm happy to have it in both places. No shifting or adjusting, but I'm going to try not to shift or adjust today. I do the legs I shift and adjust. It's been tight. In the rear, I haven't had to pick anything. So that's been great. They're breathable. They're chafe-free. And the chafe sign is a cactus with a line drawn through it. They used to call me cactus thighs in high school. And it's increased comfort, increased performance, shrink-free, Beneath, if you're interested, do enjoy it. And also, the coffee today was sent to me by a delightful young man who started this line. It's called French Quarter Coffee. This is the Back-A-Town blend, some New Orleans themed for some reason, which I don't understand. Lay your burden down, pick up your cup. That's good for some people. Sometimes my burden is in my cup. You know, I drink it and I take on the burden. And at first, I thought this logo was a French press. I thought this kind of similar, the old style French press. But now I realize, I believe it's some sort of tombstone, gravesite, tomb thing. He sent me as a wonderful note, a brother RJ, which freaks me out because I don't even call my brother. You know, my brother doesn't call me brother RJ. It'd be weird. So only people you're not related to can call you brother. That's a hot tip. Enjoy the beans. Yes, he also sent me the beans, which I asked for, and then they're now grounded. Enjoy the beans. The venture is brand new, so definitely let me know what you think, which is what I will do. I like his penmanship. Hope y'all are doing well. Y'all meaning, I guess, just me in the formal sense. Hope to see you soon, which is, again, unlikely. Thanks. And he folded the paper, so there's nothing on either side. At FrenchQuarter.coffee on Instagram, or FrenchQuarter.coffee is the website. There's no .com, it's .coffee, which I enjoy. So that's what's going on today. We got Beneath, we have French Quarter, and let us say hello to everyone. Spot Center said, first like, well done. Pogo Shine said, hope to make the entire chat this week. Sean said, hey, yo, culties. Shades of Scott Hall. Morning, RJ. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. That's very nice of you. Mysterious Spaceman said, first time I'll be here from the beginning. See how the coffee gets made. Yeah, it's been quite an eye-opener so far, I'm sure. I'm sure you've learned a lot already. In the room where it happens, yes, this is the Hamilton of learning how to make coffee. It's educational, but also entertaining. Chris said, 4th, 5th, good morning, everyone. Happy average Sunday that isn't a corporate holiday used by greeting card companies and jewelry shops to get extra money. Let us first remember that it was based in religion as a way to get your money. RJ, the other RJ, said, happy Sunday, folks. Nail said, morning, happy Valentine's Day to you and Sean and everyone else. I'm so far behind because I took so much time talking, but I'll get back. Neil said, I'm more excited for half price chocolate and candy day tomorrow, which is, I think, bullshit because everybody says that. And if everybody says it, they have no reason to change the price. They know you're gonna go to the store and hungry for chocolate for months. You've been waiting for this day, and you're gonna leave if it's full price. I don't think so. They got you by the balls. Shh. You buy Valentine's Day coffee and chocolate in April. When they put the Easter shit out, you buy the heart shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then like 4th of July, you can buy Easter stuff. By the way, this video, before I even started it, had limited monetization. For some reason, I don't know if it's because I said love in it, or because I'm wearing these hip hugging beneaths. They were like, so I've already requested a review, and I guess it's currently under review. So we'll see. Hello, if you're watching, trying to approve this. Sabrina said, happy Valentine's Day, RJ, and have a lovely day, everyone. Everyone's so democratic and good use of the emoji. Leo said, hopefully nobody gets removed today. Caitlin said, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. SM said, it's not so bad this year without a Valentine. At least I have my culties. Nobody does this Valentine shit anymore. It's okay to be totally alone on Valentine's Day. It's fine. To be totally alone, period, is totally okay. You can do everything you want to do. It's not that bad. Aaron said, happy Hearts Day, friends. Good use of the emojis. Also, Missy said, good morning and happy Valentine's Day. Nicholas said, greetings, cult members. Steve La said, good morning. Leo said, given the use of old school pay-per-view names returning, how much would you want to see NXT TakeOver? It ain't Seinfeld. I wish they did more specifically if there was a subset of In Your House called In Your Living Room. And the entrance set was like the stage set from Carole King's Tapestry tour. That would be interesting to me. Nails watch the ads. Thank you. Chris said, ain't nothing to celebrate. Good morning, RJ. Jerry said, giving the video a loving like on the way in. I guess if you hold the like button longer, it'll turn into love. It's like a Valentine's Day. You get to give the channel. Stephen Free said, I celebrated by taking pictures of my cat with hearts over his privates. Why are they hanging out, Steven? Why does your cat have a dangling one? Leo said, I looked up this underwear company. They look very accommodating to the groin. I would say they're genital generous. That's how I describe it. Speaking of, so my real Valentine is here. David said, happy Valentine's Day to the whole cult, but not the leader. For him, happy Sunday. Here's looking back at you. And say happy Valentine's Day, everyone you know. All your great friends, good people. We're all having fun. Chris said, good morning, Mr. Arquette. Well, now he's taking over the show. Okay, Grandma said, well, hi to you. Evajo said, how are you? That's nice. That's nice. I'm not going to answer, but it's nice to ask. David said, hey, brothers and sisters. We're all going to hold hands and sing. Spot Center said, the claims are that Humpty Dumpty had a great fall from a wall. My question is, how did that bulbous guy with arms and legs get up there? I have seen fairy tale kind of drawings where there was always a ladder. Because he was a king. Wasn't he a king? Like an Orson Welles type? Like a Laurence Olivier, just get me up this wall. And then they pushed him up the ladder, and he said, this is delightful. You can see the view, you can see the sun, you can see everything. I'm having so much fun. And then it went and threw his head back, and that was it. David said, oh, man, this is getting real culty. And David would know. Blue Meanie said, if those underwear are supposed to give you a lift, then it looks like you're giving your underwear a hernia. You know, I've had one before. And what I'm going through right now is a lot more comfortable. It's fine by me, and it helps me hit the high notes. Sean said, just bought some From Dusk Till Dawn themed coffee from that coffee company Bones. So how about singing Delta Dawn? Today's your lucky day. Because that's a song that I've been singing since I was in high school for some reason. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Most people only know the chorus, but he's 41, she's 41, but her daddy still calls her baby. Dun, 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 dun. All the men round Brownsville say she's crazy, dun, 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 'cause she walks around town with a suitcase in her hand, dun, 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 looking for a mysterious dark-haired man. Dun, 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 dun. In her younger days, they called her Delta Dawn. Dun, 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 dun. Prettiest thing that you ever laid eyes on. Dun, 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 'cause the woman turned and right. Dun, 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 promised her he'd take him for his bride. Dun, 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 dun. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? And I think there's other verses. So I guess he came into town and he said, "Hey, Delta, you're quite a dish. I'm coming back for you. Wait for me." And then he never came back, which is really, truly ghosting someone. But in the Wild West days, when they had no social media, no phone, so you would just wait and hopefully you get a telegram or something, who knows? She waited. It was a Southern Gothic story song, as they say. And I enjoyed it a lot for some reason. Similar to like the night the lights went out in Georgia, that kind of thing. A little sense of Southern mystery to it. And they really doubled down on the chorus. You knew they thought the chorus was catchy because they sang it so much. Similar to The Gambler. The fourth or fifth time, when they do it without any music, it's just the singing, you're like, all right, Kenny, we got it. Thanks. They're real hard to sell. Michelle said, "Hi, loves. Hope you have a lovely day. If you're in the Midwest like me, I hope you are stocked up on coffee and ready for the blizzard that's supposedly coming. Be safe. There's no bluster here, but there's snow. I mean, the snow on the ground. It's just very cold and always very gray. So at least if you have some sun, maybe you can sit on the back porch or something." Val said, "Everybody's here today. It's a fun day. Meanie's here," said Chris. Angel said, "Happy Sunday to my sexy RJ." That's possessive. Nehemiah RJ, fix. Donald Gray said, "Valentine's Day, humbug. And not ba. You don't need to ba. Maybe in December you ba. Now you just need to say a humbug." Nell said, "I'm fully going to buy heart price box shaped like hearts tomorrow. It's a thing. Don't take it away from me." Sean said, "I work as a package handler right now, and I see so much bulletproof getting shipped to people. It's catching on. I have not had bulletproof in the longest time, but you know what? I'm going to take credit for the movement." Although Jessamine Duke should take credit for it. I was like, oh, yes. She reintroduced me to it. I was just a straight butter and coffee. I would put butter in the coffee, and there's a couple of episodes where I tried to do it, and the blender would explode. Avajo ate all their chocolate already. Well, good thing you're done the day. So go have a nap. David's just really emoji spamming. He's heart spamming. Leave it to him to give too much love. Leave it to David to be well-intentioned enough to give love. Yet ultimately, when you add it all up, it's an unnecessary amount. And it's too much. David, if only you had done less, where your life would be now. Mama Life said, "Make that coffee." I'm getting there. Nail said, "Sean, RJ needs credit for that." Credit for what? I'm lost now. Michelle said, "A happy Valentine's Day." That's not a typo. That's for those. Oh, happy Valentine's Day. That's for those who are not getting a V or a D. Shouldn't be a sex day. It's not a day of sex. It's a day of love. And there's many ways you can love people. Not in a sexual way. You can love family and friends and pets and trees. Spot Center said, "What's the worst ref box you've ever experienced or ever seen?" I don't know if it's the worst. I've had guys just straight blow finishes because they didn't understand it was a finish or they got confused with it. Like, that sucks. But my favorite was something was going on. We had a very, specific time. We didn't want to go long. Maybe it was a long show. There was a lot going on. And I remember I'm in the ring. And I said, how much time? And the ref said, I'm not wearing a watch. That's my favorite one. And then there was another time with Pepper Parks where we said, oh, blah, 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 we'll do this. And then afterwards, I'll get the ref's belt. I'll rip it off and I'll whip you with the belt and be like, wow, it'll be a good. It's like, oh, okay, like that's good. And I said, you know what? We better check that the ref is wearing a belt. And he said, what do you mean? They should be, why wouldn't they wear? I said, let's just watch. And there were two refs there, and they were both wearing dress pants with loops, yet didn't have belts, didn't own belts. They just never had a pants holding up need. So I think we made the ref wear my belt. It's good times. Wear a watch. Tom said, happy Valentine's Day. I choose to not let my relationship status determine my self-worth. And that should go also if you're in a relationship. People are like, I'm in a relationship, everything's great. I'm like, no, there's a lot that can go wrong in your life separate of the relationship. Like, so don't worry about it. Just be normal. Spend time with people you want to spend time with. Don't spend time with people you don't want to spend time with. And work on enjoying yourself. SM said, RJ, what did you think of Nia Jax's intimate injury this week? I suggest you put a little maybe polysporin on it or like some cool air, a cold fan. Or if you have a blow dryer with a cool setting, that usually helps me. Steven said, why are you body shaming my cat? You know, when I was a kid, my friend we would go to his house and he had a dog that was a retired gigolo, meaning he was a dog that had sex. He was, I don't know, they pay him to have sex or whatever. Breed is the proper term. And he did so much of it that his genitalia was constantly out. You couldn't do anything about it. So when he would jump up on you, you'd see this thing and be like, oh my God. David said he was not the king. All the king's horses and all the king's men. He was not the egg king. Why wasn't he the egg? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. So you're telling me that he was just a guy sitting on a wall, falls down. I guess somebody sees him. A good Samaritan sees him and says, it looks like a horrible accident. I should tell the king. And he went all the way to the castle, all the way to the kingdom. And he said to the king, there's this guy, egg-shaped fella, fell down, he's shattered. And you're telling me the olden times king was so generous that he said, send all my men and all my horses to help this person, to hell with any other people who need resources in the kingdom? This is the greatest travesty that has befallen us. We must put all our effort into repairing this man? I don't think so. I think Humpty was the king. I've seen pictures with an egg and a little crown on it. Somebody clarify this? David said that Delta Dawn is really hitting the spot in freezing Tennessee. Nashville is one of those places where I go, oh, gee, I never thought what winter would be like. You would think because it's like somewhat southern in culture that it would be warm all the time, like as if constant heat causes that. But then you're like, oh, no, it would be kind of like cold. It's not that south at all. So I'm happy to warm you. Sean said, I totally only know the chorus. There's a lot more there. Leo said, did Daniel Housen send you a Valentine's Day card? No, but I got a nice one from Saint Van Velzen. Happy Saint Van Velzen's Day to you. Nail said, I fully danced to that. Sean said, that was fantastic. Thank you. Very sweet of you. SM said, beautiful. Oh, this is so old now. I'm going as quickly as I can. Chris will say, I will say the Gambler movie, not bad. Also, Kenny Rogers' appearance on The Muppet Show, not that bad. Sean said, I've heard that duet between The Rock and Stone Cold in my head all week, and it's the first song Steve sings to Rocky. It is. And I wonder if Steven knows the verses. David said, I was never straight. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I'll take it. Tom said, have you heard Danhausen's new theme song? I have, and I like it. Blue Meanie said, bah with the bah humbug. And that's going to be the title of like Kid Rock's alt-right podcast. Nail said, someone add thank you, Jessamine, for the movement to the cult handbook, please. Oh, we're just, okay, whatever. Daniel said, I do want to know why Arquette's listening to Delta. Well, he's listening to me sing it. He's not playing a Tanya Tucker album when he wakes up in the morning. RJ Ramos has a question. Does Dalton have a Valentine? I'm going to say it's his cats. So he's got more than one. David said, in reference to love, RJ says less is more. No, I don't. I just say less. Nail said, I miss Dalton, but we got a throwback Planet Peacock this week at least. I think he's doing okay. David sees him more than I have. They've really, blossomed into their own friendship, which is so nice to see. You ever see, you have like it's people that are not connected, and then through you they're connected, and you're like, oh, well, this is good. Maybe I do have a healthy social network. Daniel said, or you can have guys like Michaels that oversell everything, including finishes. I don't know why you talk about Lorne Michaels at this juncture. Spot Santa has a 60-second scene. You're a bad comedian. What else is new? That's been heckled. You look your heckler up and down, come back at them with horribly unfunny put-downs about their attire. Okay, let me get my phone. Hold on. It's over here for some reason. And then we'll get to some coffee. 60-second scene. Comedian putting down a heckler. Let's go. Well, I'd give it to the guy in charge of the economy if he could bend over to pick it up. Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say. Yeah. Okay. What are you gonna walk around with those on your feet? Those shoes on your feet? Nice laces, pal. What are you gonna tie them up? What are you fall down? Nice jeans, denim man. Oh, look at me. I have work to do. Yeah, yes. Okay, but you're wearing jeans too. So whatever. It's good. It's weird. Denim in my shoes. Denim in my shoes. Kick him out. I want him out. I want him gone. Thanks. And scene. Let me pause this. I also didn't even plug my computer. I'm in shambles today. Daniel said they kept their pants up with referee telekinesis. David said, by the way, if you're an up-and-coming wrestler, don't do the belt spot. I'll tell you the problem, David, is that was a suede weight belt. It was very painful. There's some that are like leather seaming, but they're plastic, and there's more of a snap to them. I think that would help. Daniel said, what if one is a misanthrope and hates everyone? Who do they spend time with then? Silence. You can spend time with no one. It's definitely an activity. Tom said, Nails, I actually like it a lot. I love an aspect of the Danhausen character that he's very aware of TV tunes, and he wanted a royalties-free tequila. Daniel said, David's going to pull a Hogan and start beating people with weight belts. It's a good tactic. Nail said, yes, Tom, did you see him singing himself? Look, I'm not going to transcribe this whole conversation. Tom said, not yet. I'm going to have to watch it this afternoon. I don't know what that's about. Sean said the Humpty Dumpty situation is truly an indictment on the monarchy, and that's what I've been saying. Blue Meanie said, ever see a horse try to use crazy glue? And then talk about, well, who does the king send when the horse breaks his leg? Nobody. That's my point. Ruthless. And this is like Henry VIII in my head. This is who I'm thinking of. Neil said, Humpty will never be together again after that dissection. Dear Lord. Daniel said, well, Meanie, wouldn't that be self-loathing since glue is made from... Spotchum said, I only use the term stick and move when I'm actually moving. I pick up a stick from around the old place and I take it to the new one. I'm not a boxer. I'm literal as fuck. I used to have, when I was a child, a collection of sticks. I had a wicker basket outside the house, and I would go for a walk or something and find a stick and say, here's a good one for my collection. What I thought a collection was, I don't understand. Because there was no collect them all. I was going for no specific, one from each kind of tree. I just had some sticks. David said, I cannot accept your happy Van Velzen, but I wish you one instead. Happy St. Van Velzen's Day to you. I'm Van Velzen, one of the great character actors of our time. SM said, do you support the Free Britney movement? Yeah. She's, yes, let her do what she wants. She's making all the money on her own. Her father's certainly not chipping in and singing or writing any songs. The guy should back off. Leo said, how come you have such an entertaining mother? And it has been so long since we have seen her. She's resting. She's resting. Hibernation months. Spot Center said, what do you call a hearty meat spit? As youth, we used to call them hockers. I just would call it spit. And I don't like the term loogie. It makes it sound even worse. You know? Ugh. And I try not to do it. Don't do it. Positively, he said, do the moves. Mummer Life said, Dalton, David, and RJ bring back the 6-man tag team titles. That's a trios if there ever was one. David said, how did the imaginary heckler own you? He said, if I wanted a joke like that, I would read the back of a children's cereal box. And I said, I thought that was offensive. He was just really belittling me. Neil said, I would totally laugh at Denim Man. Daniel said, Denimhausen? Nice jeans, Denim Man. Leo said, was the heckler Charles Dempsey Brown? Yes. Aaron said, great song choice, Aaron. Brava. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile from my heart. I can't remember that other part, but then it goes, is your figure less than Greek, which is kind of an insult. Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? Don't change your hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. So to my understanding, he's with a gal who he's not attracted to, does not think she's very intelligent, yet loves her nonetheless. And I really think this is his fault, and he should have ended this. I hope that worked for you, Aaron. There's a middle part there where I totally forgot. My funny Valentine, sweet. I want to see if there's more insults. Let me look at the lyrics. Now I'm very interested in there's more. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Now I remember. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. And then we go, is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? But don't change your hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable. You are just the most repulsive person I've seen, yet I cannot get enough. Clarence said, hi, RJ. I'm wearing red Calvin briefs for Valentine's Day. Well, don't cross-brand promote. I'm just stick with the beneath, my friend. Which reminds me of the tagline from the abominable Dr. Phibes. Love means never having to say you're ugly. I want you all to think about that. Mysterious Spaceman seconded my funny Valentine. I didn't know you could do that. David just sent a #1 fan goldenrod pear tribute. And thank you. That was also for my funny Valentine. Well, I did sing it twice, so I guess it worked out. Ref. Oh my God, there's so many requests. All right, I gotta book through this. Ref is Wizard says, do you crank the heat up before streaming? Just wearing underwear first thing. I'm hot right now. I'm very. The singing makes me incredibly warm. Neil said, can we all start tweeting pictures of slightly interesting sticks we see to RJ? Yes, and I'm gonna say, wow, that's stupid, and then I'll secretly save them and put them in a little folder on my desktop. Spice Hunter said, no tag ropes. CWF often lag them. I once bought thick strings and 1/12 inches used by the baby. I like the tag rope. It gives me something else to cheat with. Val said, yes, Nails, I'll confuse the 20,000 of RJ's followers that aren't in here. Whatever. Nicholas Herod said, I just want to say, fuck Mark Ruffalo. I just wanted to say thank you, Nicholas. Appreciate that very much. David said, I can play my funny Valentine on the trumpet. We have to put it in our act if we ever have an act again. Or we could just sit on the back porch when we're old and play it as we look out into the Nashville landscape. And then I see a spider and I run away. Sean said, Kanye totally sampled this in like 2005, and I didn't know that until just now. I'm happy to make people realize. Ref sent a wonderful coffee tribute, just shoving a mug in my face, which I think means to press the coffee. Let me press it. That's okay with everyone. Can we, is this not? Oh, that's okay. That'll work. Oh, we're good. We're good. Watch me multitask. Glenn has a request. It's stuck for some reason. Glenn had a request. Wants My Little Buttercup in the style of Randy Newman, if possible, which is great because he wrote the song for the Three Amigos. I don't know if I can do a Randy Newman impression, but dear Lord, I'll try. Let me get a nice pour. My little buttercup has the sweetest smile. Dear little buttercup, won't you stay a while? It's just veering into Louis Armstrong territory. Come with me where moonbeams, that's it, paint the sky. And you and I might linger in the sweet by and by. Oh, my little buttercup, with your eyes so blue. Oh, little buttercup, you're a dream come true. You and I will settle down in a cottage built for two. Oh, dear little buttercup, I love you. My little buttercup has the sweetest smile. It would be a good song if he actually put it out. Dear little buttercup, won't you stay a while? You and I will settle down in a cottage built for two. Oh, dear little buttercup, sweet little buttercup, my little buttercup, I love you. I didn't know I could do Randy Newman, and I still don't. Nelson, whoa, I just mentioned Reference Wizards. Isn't that so weird how you can summon people? Leo said, my little buttercup is Newman from Seinfeld. Hello, Jerry. My little buttercup has the sweetest smile. Dear little buttercup, won't you stay a while? Come with me where moonbeams paint the sky. And you and I might linger in the sweet by and by. Dear little buttercup, with your eyes so blue, ah, little buttercup, you're a dream come true. You and I will settle down in a cottage built for two. Dear little buttercup, sweet little buttercup, my little buttercup, I love you. You know, it was wonderful. Wayne Knight, you're on a real Wayne Knight kick. Okay Gamer just said, well, hi, apropos of nothing. So if you do have a request, you're certainly more than welcome. SM said, I have to admit that I only know Funny Valentine from watching Grey's Anatomy. Judge away. Ugh. Nell said, I'm a little spooked, but happy. Do you remember when Grey's Anatomy just did that musical episode? What the fuck is this? It's like, oh, no, everything's the same. You're just going to sing. Nell said, I'm a little spooked, but happy to know that they are indeed all-seeing, all-hearing wizards. Well, they're put into the vibrations. Spot Center said, we would love to hear you sing Born in the USA, preferably, or Hungry Heart, or any Bruce Springsteen song sung as the great Foster Brooks. I'm going to pick a different Bruce Springsteen song. Born in the USA. I was born in the USA. I was just seeing Foster Brooks. I saw it on a Bob Hope clip. He just said his name. It's like, Foster Brooks. And I was like, that's it. That's the guy's whole act. Okay. In the day we sweated out on the streets of the runaway American dream. At night we ride through mansions of glory, suicide machines sprung from cages on Highway 9, chrome wheel fuel injected and stepping out over the line. Someday, girl, I don't know when we're going to get to that place where we really want to go as we waltz in the sun, because tramps like us, maybe we were born to run. What's the other one? For the ones who had the notion deep inside that it ain't no sin to be glad you're alive. I want to find one face that ain't looking through me. I want to find one face. Spit in the face of these badlands. You gotta live it every day. Let the broken heart stand as the price you gotta pay. Keep pushing until it's understood. These badlands have treated us good. So for some reason, I was so motivated by that prompt that I gave you 2 Bruce Springsteen songs as Foster Brooks. Nicholas said, are you simping for anyone this Valentine's Day? I'm not really a simple kind of man. Limitless said, do you know MC Hardbody? I don't. I haven't been to the clubs in a long time. Nell said, RJ's desktop stick folder made me belly laugh. It's just a small little folder in the corner there. Daniel said, one day the coffee will turn the tables and make RJ in his underwear. David said, yes, trumpet on the porch, done. And this is when you have a big porch, you got to do grand, sad performances like that. Sean said, hey, Miss Duke. Nail said, did he miss Clarence's comment? I did. I said hi to Clarence. Damn it. I think I'm just way far behind and then whatever. David said, bravo. Buttercup. Daniel said, that trailed off from Randy Newman to Marlon Brando. Dear little Buttercup. I don't have whatever causes the Marlon Brando impression is a thickness here that I don't have. I know it. I know I could get there. David does a good one, but he met him, which I feel like it gives him the inside edge. David, he wants you to get down on your hands and knees and he steps on your back to get into a bus or something. That is great. What a genius. Angel said, try to rap the Buttercup song. I tried not. Nicholas said, John Travolta trying to explain to his family that he joined the cult of RJ. All right, guys. I got some good news and I got some bad news. Good news is I'm not doing that other thing no more with the nice building in LA. We're not. No, it's done. You're right. It was a little cuckoo wacky and I'm done. I'm out. I'm sorry. It's weird. Okay, so that's good. I took your advice, and I think it's good. However, there is another community that I'm currently involved in. Okay, how do I explain this? First of all, totally casual. Gonna say up front that they were upfront about it too. This one is not a cult. I promise you. Okay, the guy says it like every week. Well, you log on, and every week he's in his underwear, and he beat the poor, and then sometimes he sings songs like he does like a Randy Newman singing different songs, and then sometimes he does an impression of me, and sometimes you give me money, and he's got like memberships, the different levels, and you get the access, and then if you want a shirt or a pin or something, you can get that too. but not a cult. Not a cult at all. Also, I joined the Discord. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's going to take off. That was John Travolta explaining to the Travoltas that he's now a fan of mine. David said, Newman is people's anti-orgasm. I don't even know. Oh, anti-orgasm? You still can't. Wait a minute. David tried to spell orgasm, spelled it O-R-G-A-Z-I, and then said, I can't spell orgasm, and then he spelled it wrong again. I think it's O-R-G-A-S-M. Orgasm. It's not even orgasm. And I understand where you're coming from in that second spelling. And I would say phonetically you're correct. But or do you mean organism? Val said, how do you know anything about a show that was made in the 2000s? I sit on a lot of information. I retain a lot. Daniel said, Grey's Anatomy's ER gone soft. Yeah, ER was so hard. Nail said, anyone got bingo yet? I was so confident today and I fell really quickly. Spot Center said, great Bruce choice. Val said, not yet, Nails. Mine aren't lining up today. Val, of course, is in charge of this bingo card every week of random different things that happen during the show and things I say. And so far, nobody's gotten it, I believe. Oh, SM is one away from bingo. Don't even tell me what it's. David said, I think he's snapped. And when David's saying it, Nails is rooting for SM. Daniel said, that makes it sound like David's running computer simulations for masturbation. Okay, if I start at this time and aim this way, it should land here and I should be finished in time for dinner. I've been there with that trajectory before. Nicholas wants to know if everyone's playing bingo. SM said Travolta. Nail said, yes, Nicholas, I needed him to be in Studio B and drinking Bulletproof, so I was doomed from the start. That's a shame. Sabrina has a wonderful request. Moon River. Moon River, wider than a mile. I'm crossing you in style someday. You dream maker, your heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. It's such a nice world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. That's the Andy Williams version. I don't know who else does Moon River, but nevertheless, there you go, Sabrina. Enjoy it. Hold on to it. Leo said, if you went bald, would you have Frasier season 1 hair? I want like a Count Floyd. That's a cool one. That would, but I like. Would it be curly? I think he has curly hair. I'm gonna have to look up like a full haired Kelsey Grammer to see what hair he actually. It is really curly in the back, almost like he puts ringlets in. David said Christopher Walken Travolta. They were two minds stuck. It is the same milieu, and it's just higher. It's that's the only difference is and lower. And then you get into Christopher Walken, I think. Who knew? I'm sure they're from the same neighborhood. Steve said, it's been forever. Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor, to you. Ever experienced thumbtacks in wrestling? I know you've had to as a crafter. Do they suck? I've hurt myself a lot as a crafter. If you've seen the boyfriend pillow episode, I stuffed so much stuff into the pillow. I opened a can of beans and threw it in there, and then I was jamming something else, and I sliced my finger on the can of beans, and we definitely left that part in. So if you see me pull out, that's what actually happened. And thumbtacks in wrestling, they were used in a match that I was in. I think it was like a 4-way match. And the thing happened, and then I got in the ring, and I'm like, I'm not doing this shit. So I grabbed a broom, and I swept them out of the ring. And it was like, ha, 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 very funny. But then they did get bored while I was legitimately sweeping every single one out of the ring. Because it sucks. They're not predictable. They go everywhere. This is not a controlled environment. Michelle said, I have a huge back porch with a view of nature landscape. Time for you to shoot on location. Called, not a cold welcome. David, bring a trumpet. David, bring a trumpet. RJ, bringing the coffee, and I'll provide the Cobb salad. That's if you provide the Cobb salad is kind of like the equivalent of saying to me, if you've got the money, honey, I've got the time. If you've got the Cobb, I'll do the job. RJ said he's salad prostitute. Mysterious Spaceman, who is RJ's huckleberry friend? A hound. Daniel said if Arquette and his trumpet can't make it, I have a trombone. I like how you slid that right in there. It's very nice. Oh my God, I'm so far behind. Am I? No, I'm not. I'm better. SM said organism. I can't. Sean's clipping the hell out of that, and I don't know what that could be. That's the problem. Everyone's like, oh, that's hilarious. It's like, I don't know. Neil said, I walked down the aisle to Moon River, so I like that Sabrina requests it now and then. For when you renew your vows. Chris said, ER was hip. Graves had the better songs to end the episodes. That's true. That's like half the value of Graves. Positively E saying, you don't need to know how to spell it to have one. That's true. We're all organisms. Po Girl Shines loves Moon River. Daniel said speak and spell was spell check before they was spell check. And it was just so slow. Val said, I guess I can try to pop in here in the mornings. Pop it in. What? Caitlin said, I feel so bad. He's always behind in the chat. I'm trying not to. Yeah, everyone, please be quiet. Tom said, sitting in on a lot of information is what Neil deGrasse Tyson's wife used to call sex. Oh, talking about a guy who won't be quiet. I thought I can't shut up. Val said, if RJ is cool with it, what? Are you talking about the bingo? Yes. If it's the bingo, absolutely. If it's anything else, no. Glenn said, Moon River was first sung by Audrey Hepburn. I did not know that, Glenn. And I'm going to look up that version when we're done here. Daniel said, Walken can dance his behind off. Fatboy Slim, why did anyone keep making music videos after Weapon of Choice? Like, that was a work of art. Also, he was in, what am I thinking of? Pennies from Heaven? That he was danced wonderfully in? Also, you know, very classically trained. And from a time period where if you were an actor, you also could sing at least 3 songs and dance. That went without saying. Leo said, I'm wearing a Niles and Daphne Love Heart shirt that Niles wore, appropriate attire for today. You know, it was so nice to see them get together, but then you were like, okay, show's over, end it. Like, why didn't we end on their wedding? Daniel said, I feel you. There was these things called lunch buckets back in the day with the metal pullback lids. I gashed my finger when opening one, still got the scar. Sometimes I have like little scars that were legitimate. I had stitches or something, and they healed up relatively well. I had one on the inside of my lip here, in addition to this one, of course. But then there's ones from childhood that will just never go away. Aaron said we should have a cult craft night. Yeah, maybe like a DIY seance kind of thing. Nails said, for Valentine's, can you give us a love poem or song dedicated to all the things you love about yourself? No self-put-downs allowed. Okay. You use mouthwash a lot in between every meal. You use mouthwash a lot. That's why your mouth has such zeal. And you also floss a lot. You're very good to your gums. And you brush very well. That's why you have such nice hums. Dental care is important to me. When I smile, that's what you can see. I've had no cavities, and my mouth is here to please. That rhymed, cavities, please. Yeah, I guess so. That was a song about my mouth. It was a song about my mouth maintenance. Mummer Life said, if you could give life advice to superhuman, what would it be? Don't. Val said, Mr. Nail said, hello, Val. And then he popped because we were hashtag pop for pancakes. David said, Nail, self-deprecating humor is our secret weapon. It's our only weapon. Val said, yes, it's bingo. We'll be dropping the link in the chat next week in the morning. Thank you. And I should also do send it to me. If you send it to me and I didn't open it this week, my apologies. But I can also put it in the community tab thing with the video link so everyone can prepare correctly. Spot Center said, how many Rube Goldberg machine videos can you watch in a row? They're so long. I'm like, I get to the end. I'm not impressed by it anymore. Leo said, if anyone's partner tells you to do sexy dancing this Valentine's, don't do the monkey, the worm, or the robot. Apparently that's not sexy. I've seen a lot of people be attracted to robots, though. Aaron uses a wonderful teeth emoji. Everyone seems to enjoy this song. Leo said, Britt Baker would approve of this song. Val said, that hit song that we all love, Dental Care, is important to me. From my album, Teeth. Daniel said, craft night, more like witchcraft night, weaving baskets, and I would love to weave a basket, and voodoo dolls to steal the souls of all of RJ's enemies, just Mark Ruffalo. SM said, in honor of Valentine's Day, and since David can't spell orgasm, YouTube won't let me type it out. Really? Oh, it's because I'm still under review. Please sing Spice Girls 2 Become One. Candlelight and soul forever. Dream of you and me together. Do you believe it? Say you believe it. Free your mind of doubt and anger. Be for real, don't be a stranger. We can achieve it. We can achieve it. Come a little bit closer, baby. Get it on, 'cause tonight is the night when to become one. I need someone like I never loved before. Wanna make love to you, baby. Had a little love, now I'm back for more. Wanna make love to you, baby. Set your spirit free. It's the only way to be. And then they're walking on the sidewalk and everything's moving fast, but they're moving slow. That was so fucking far out of my range, but that's how that song needs to be sung. That's how it has to be done. There's no other way. Valentine's Day at RJ, says Daniel, getting to the truth of the matter. God, I love dad jokes. Well, that's you. Sabrina said, nice mug. Thank you, Sabrina. This was a Sabrina mug of B herself. These wonderful, gorgeous earrings she has on. Punk Girl said, here's a tip. Don't use your teeth. Caitlin said, my album, Teeth? Is that the soundtrack from the movie Teeth? Oh, I remember that movie. Val said, whoa, 10 out of 10 did not expect RJ to know this one. Between that and Grey's Anatomy, I'm just curveballing everybody. Nail said, you need good teeth so you can whistle. So I assume the album to Teeth was released before You Can Whistle Too. Yeah, You Can Whistle Too is a little more of an instructional album, you know? It's a little more educational. This is from my health and recreation series. There's a whole line. It's about 5 or 6 of them. Daniel said, dare I ask what Ruffalo did to hurt you? It's not what he did to hurt me. It's what he did to hurt David. And I will not forget it anytime soon, Mr. Ruffalo. A bad St. Van Velzen's Day to you. SM said, I keep trying to send the super chat and it said, message not sent. Please edit and resend. That's weird. Okay, can you send it normally? Is there like I don't know. Someone help SM, please. Neil said, fuck Mark Ruffalo. Nicholas said, such a jam. Good tune. Great job singing. RJ, thank you. Michelle said, Leo, can we do the Humpty Dumpty dance? After all, the Humpty Dumpty dance is your chance to do the hump. I don't think the king would like that. Panda's Grandma, it's how you effortlessly know the Spice Girls song for me. Thank you. Daniel said, the song goes, whistle while you work. But what if you're unemployed? Is whistling restricted? Then you snap. You do you do the horse. Spotcenter said, any banana making bread tips? I'm popping my banana bread making cherry today. Well, first of all, don't say it like that because this is gross. Second of all, apparently it depends on the bananas. And I wish, and you might have to look and maybe tweet him, Mario Cantone has a wonderful banana bread recipe. And he makes it and he gives it to this coffee place and they sell it. So he would know much more than I. I'm really just in the coffee making department. This is delightful, by the way, the French Quarter. It's just cold brew, but nevertheless, it's you can tell it would be good hot also as well. David said, my toothbrush song would be great on teeth. That's another great song. David, when did you sing My Toothbrush? Is this a part of your career I'm not remembering? Michelle said, did you change mugs mid-show? Yes, I poured the coffee in a new mug. I have water in the other one. It's okay. Good eye, Michelle. SM said, bingo. SM said, consolidate into dental gendering. What? Did I miss this? It's so weird. The chat just skips. Oh, a dental gardening album. Moss and floss. And, of course, we could paint, which would be Bob Ross. Daniel said, have David and company sing. Call that album Pals and Root Canals. David said, orgasm. Not to that song. I can just spell now. Oh, he finally got it out. And congratulations, David, on your orgasm. Happy that we were all here to see it. Neil said, the cult never forgets, even if they don't know in the first place. And that's like, when you're in a cult, it's like, don't ask questions. Just go with it. But this isn't a cult. Joseph said, you don't happen to have a gay brother as cute as you, do you? Well, he's not gay, but he's adorable. Sean said, oh, shoot, I totally have bingo. Bingo. Congratulations to Sean. Please come up to the front and verify your card. Positively, he said, Teethhausen. SM said, I meant because of the word orgasm, it wouldn't let me send the super chat. Oh. I'm understanding now. That's so, guys, we all do it. Spencer said, I'd love to see a 1-foot spin on some vegetable oil someday. Keep your fetishes to yourself. Positively, he said, Lisa needs braces. Daniel said, I think the horse did it for some people. Whistling horse, getting it on with John Travolta from Welcome Back, Kotter. Mummer Live said, name-dropping Cantone, Steam Pipe Alley, which I do watch from time to time. There's so many clips on YouTube, and it is so ahead of its time, and the man is a genius. And we should all go tweet him and tell him you love the show. It was really good. Leo said, someone on Instagram posted a picture of them and their partner kissing with a Nickelback song playing. There are far worse things than being single, folks. That's for sure. You can be alone and happy sometimes. That's okay. David said, happy, still can't spell Van Velzen. Van Velzen? Van Velzen. V-A-N-V-E-L-Z-E-N. Happy Van Velzen Day to everyone except Mark Ruffalo, even RJ. And I will say happy Van Velzen's Day to you and everyone else except for Mark fucking Ruffalo. And you know what? Stanley Tucci, while I'm at it too. Oh, hey, CNN, I got an idea for a show. I walk around Italy. Get the fuck out of here. What is this shit? What a cakewalk that is. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, here's one. Just walk around and eat and go, that's good. Do you have any knowledge or insight to share about the area? Nope. But some people like me, and that should be good enough. Meanwhile, what's her name there? Lorraine Bracco? You know what I'm talking about. She goes to Italy. She has to build a whole house from scratch. Stanley's just waltzing around with a cannoli in his face. Lazy asshole. Rob said, be honest, everyone. How many of you are asking questions specifically to invoke responses for your bingo cards? Michelle said, well, I just got to say, on this day of love, I love you, Pop. I love you too, Michelle. Thank you. You bring many smiles and laughs to us and pull us through some tough times, even though we're still very much in them. Daniel said, wait, there's bingo? Why the hell have I been going to the retirement home then? Well, for the lovin'. Caitlin said, my phone is going to die, so if I don't make it to the end, have an amazing Valentine's Day, guys. We're almost done. You're not going to miss anything. Nails said, guys, that Rob dude is Mr. Nails. Scold him for his audacity to assume that. But also, how about people doing the horse, huh? I think a bunch of people, once they did the horse, they were like, I got it. Daniel said, David, I'd like to give you a no. You don't have to say homo. You don't have to just say hug. You can just say hug. David said, toothbrush song, front, back, side to side, brush the front, back, side to side, upside and the downside, upside and the downside. Front, back, side to side, brush the front, back, side to side, upside down and downside up, side and then downside. You're gonna lose a tooth. Sounds incredibly. Is this all over the place? Welcome. SM said, welcome, Mr. Nails. Oh, that's so nice. The whole fam's in here. Chris said, that's so damn corny. Nickelback of all damn bands. Mr. Nails is against the rules. David said, I worked with Tucci. Great guy, but that doesn't surprise me. That's what I mean. I'll tell him to his face. I don't care. I'm not saying he's a bad actor. He's a wonderful actor. Go do the acting. Walking around Italy. Nice vacation scam. All right, that's it. I'm getting all upset. Thank you to Beneath, the fine people who put these huckleberries on me. They did a great job. Next week, I believe I will have another pair of them. Look at this. This is good work. And thank you also to French Quarter Coffee. Good beans. Go get them. Go enjoy. And happy Valentine's Day or not. Not the both of you. Godspeed. God bless.